radio playing all the time. It never missed a note. It kept playing that sweet dream. His mind was not hazy as it focused on what's coming from the radio. He's playing on the radio. He's playing on the radio.
Welcome.
He's playing on the radio.
This is Paul Kitchen, and I'm your host. This is live from the NSYNC Asylum, and this is episode 24. I've had another extended break, which is always good for me, and I hope it's good for you. But I thought I might do a quick podcast today. I'm going to start it off with a track that was originally on an album that came out in 1984 for a collection of songs called Petty Tyrant. And some of those songs have finally seen the light of day on the recent Trip Note volumes 1 through 4. And but this song, it's not on Trip Note. It's actually on Pot Shots from Over the Hill, which came out December 7th, 2020. And some of those tracks could have been on Trip Note, but they were actually reworked. And so I tried not to put anything like that on Trip Note. So this is track 2 from the first, it's really a 2-album set, Pot Shots. And this is track 2 from album 1, the one I'm dreaming of. Check it out.
You're the one I'm thinking of when I think of love. You're the one who makes me sure you're the only one. You're the one I've waited for so long now. You know you are. You're the one I'm dreaming of. 'Cause when I close my eyes, I see you. When I close my eyes, I feel you. When I close my eyes, I can hear you coming through to me. You're the one I'm looking for, but never found. You're the one I think the stars above when I see them shine. You're the one whose heart and soul sets upon my mind. You know you are. You're the one I'm dreaming of. 'Cause when I close my eyes, I see you. When I close my eyes, I can feel you. when I close my eyes, I can hear you coming through.
Okay, we're back. And that was The One I'm Dreaming Of off of Pot Shots from Over the Hill. Earlier this year, I have been releasing the long worked on collection of songs, Trip Note. And the next song I'm going to play is actually the title track. Trying to get the info in front of me because I'm really doing this from the seat of my pants. Volume 1 of Trip Note was released on May 28th of this year. And this is the original, I think. I guess the original didn't have any overdubs on it, but this is from my very early recordings. I believe this is 1980, 79, 80. I'm pretty sure it's 80. And it is the title track, Trip Note Acoustic, off of Volume 1. And this was at the very beginning of my multi-track recording, which was really 2 cassette decks, 1 microphone, 1 guitar, and 1 amplifier. And I had some kind of a splitter box, and I would record to the first cassette deck and then play that back into the splitter box and out into the cassette deck number 2 and bring in my additional guitar or vocal or whatever I was recording. And then I would usually turn it right back around and bring it back into cassette deck number 1 and do it again. So this song sounds like it has a few vocals on it and guitars. And this is Trip Note Acoustic off of the album Trip Note Volume 1. Check it out.
I'll meet you where the sky meets the water, and there we'll sit behind the blinds, and then we'll wonder why we didn't just close our eyes when we got our past out. The water is fine, the air is muggy. Go on and drink your wine, don't let it bother you, sonny. 'Cause through the blinds, everything carries on. The real world is gonna let you down. The real world is gonna let you down.
Okay, we're back. And that was from Volume 1 of Trip Note, and it was the title track. There's 2 versions of it on Volume 1, and this one is Trip Note Acoustic, which was the original one. I believe it was written and recorded in 1980, but it could have been written in 79. Really, at this point in time, you know? I don't know. Ignore the Lawn Crew. Might hear some whacking and edging in the background. Up next, I want to play a track off of Volume 3 of Trip Note. But first, a word from our sponsor. Thank you for listening to Live from the NSYNC Asylum, brought to you by Starfish Real Estate in Vero Beach, Florida, helping buyers and sellers 13 years now. Visit livinginvero.com for more info and visit paulkitchen.com for more music. Volume 3 of Trip Note. And that came out earlier this year. Came out July 23rd. And it's a song that was originally written and recorded in 1985. And it was on a collection of songs called Vital Signs, S-I-N-E-S. And that was during my 8-track reel-to-reel era. And everything on Trip Note that I could remix was remixed. And this one is a remix of Embrace the Night. And I have a hard time listening to it and not hearing, to me, the influence of Stephen Stills on me, and Trip Note too, for that matter. I mean, I was really into CSN, CSNY, Y, Crosby, Nash, all of them. I loved them all, particularly Stills early on. And Crosby, I think, is just fantastic. I love what's been going on with him. He's showing us how to maintain, how to keep going, how to keep trying, how to keep believing, and that you're doing what you should be doing. And which was kind of reinforced a couple weeks ago. I watched Farm Aid this year, and I always look forward to that. Particularly when Neil Young is there. Neil dropped out this year because of COVID. But most of the other guys were there, including John Mellencamp, who had a really great set. I really enjoyed his set. You may know I recorded a Mellencamp cover, Troubled Man, a couple years ago on Magic Moon. And I really like what I've heard from his new album that's getting ready to come out at some point here. I'm not sure. But the point is, Willie Nelson on this Farm Aid just kind of blew me away. I mean, the guy's in his upper 80s, and I don't know that I've ever enjoyed him as much. I mean, he was playing guitar great, singing good, funny. It was just a really good set. So along the lines of what Crosby's doing, Willie Nelson showing you the way, how to keep going. So I don't think I smoke enough weed. I might have to start smoking more. If Willie's the way, we should take that into consideration. But anyway, back to Embrace the Night. Stephen Stills, I think, is kind of underrated, and particularly the early CSN stuff, and particularly the Manassas album, which was wow, great album, great band, and I can just hear that influence. So anyway, check this track out. It's from Trip Note Volume 3, Embrace the Night, written and recorded in 1985, remixed in 2021.
Just when I thought I saw the light, the edge of the tunnel, I lost all confidence and I turned to run. Just as the spoken word and the bottomless soul became one, then I turn to rust. The way the lights are shining out on the bay tonight, there will be no denying when we touch and embrace the night. The way the lights are shining out on the bay tonight, there will be no denying a smoky twist has become you and laced your every move. Reaches back behind that persona that kills when you lose. A sudden jolt, a reminder there at the edge of my tongue. Ooh, the heat beside you is crippling, and you know I can't run. So shining out on the bay tonight, there will be no denying when we touch and embrace the night. There will be no denying.
Okay, we're back. And that was Embrace the Night, remixed from Trip Note Volume 3. And I want to do another track from Trip Note Volume 3 while I'm there. And this one is Civilized Man. I've recorded this tune several times. But this is one of the early ones. That was never released. There's a little bit of a reggae groove to it. The song was written in '87 and was originally on a collection of songs called No Poetry Allowed. And a lot of that stuff, which was never released before, is on Trip Note Volume 3. And No Poetry Allowed is one of my favorite albums I've ever done, along with Living with Fiction, And We Dream, Abstract Attack. That was never released either, but that's on Trip Note, spread out through it. But No Poetry Allowed was a strong collection of tunes, 1987. And this is a remixed version of Civilized Man. Check it out.
There's anger in the way the street lights glare. The smell of death in the air. There's always trouble brewing up somewhere. But the day that they're caught is the day they start to care. And the blood on the earth, it screams in the moonlight. The sons of the lunatic looking for a fight. No way to run, no way to pay that price. garden, they're gonna take a bite. Man, civilized man, doing what he can. Civilized man. The oceans rise to the second floor condo. The Gulf Stream glows from here to Chernobyl. And his big fat head busting holes in the ozone. No gas in the car and no way to get home. The self-made man invests in deception. The short-term plans ruling out prevention. The working man fires up a Winston. When they raise the earth, they're gonna build Armageddon. Man, civilized man, doing what he can. Civilized man, civilized man. Civilized.
Okay, we're back. And that was Civilized Man from 1987. It's on Trip Note Volume 3. It was an 8-track recording, recorded to a Tascam 38. Back then, I believe I had a Ramza 18-channel mixer. I had a Yamaha Rev 7 reverb. I had some kind of delay. Not really sure. Can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. Had a Keypex 2, which was a gate, and I didn't know why I needed a gate and what a gate was, but I had one, and I think I kept that plugged in as an insert on the vocal track. Microphone-wise, back then, I remember I went into Chuck Levin's in Wheaton, Maryland, where I later worked for a year or two. And the old Pro Sound guy back then was Carl Kulos. And good guy, good friend. And he recommended a AKG 451 EB as my vocal mic. And I said, okay. And that was my vocal mic for all those a lot of those vocals on Trip Note in these 80s recordings. And on retrospect, it sounds really good. It was a Phantom powered, but if you look at it now, if you see it now somewhere, it's usually recording hi-hats or cymbals. Never mentioned as, hey, this is a great vocal mic. The mic I use now, one I'm talking into right now, SM7B by Shure, is kind of like the hot mic nowadays. You know, you need a preamp for it to drive it a bit, but great little mic. But all this stuff back then was recorded on a 451 EB, which today is a hi-hat mic. All right, moving forward, I'm going to wrap it up here. But first, a word from our sponsor. Thank you for listening to Live from the NSYNC Asylum, brought to you by Starfish Real Estate in Vero Beach, Florida, helping buyers and sellers 13 years now. Visit livinginvero.com for more info and visit paulkitchen.com for more music. I'm going to wrap it up here. Recently, I released Volume 4 of Trip Note. And, Trip Note was a project that I've worked on for a good 7 years. And I finally wrapped it up. And I was originally thinking about putting, I had an unreleased album that didn't come out after And We Dream, in between And We Dream in 93 and just a matter of time in 2000. I had an album called Fighting Gravity. Had some really good songs on it. But I didn't like the way things were going, and I never finished it. And I had a lot of them geared up to put on Volume 4 of Trip Note. And kind of at the last part of it, I changed my mind because in the same fashion that I did with Pot Shots, where I brought in older stuff and updated it, I've done the same thing with Fighting Gravity. I have it there waiting for me to update it and finish it. So I decided that's what I'm going to do with most of those songs. A couple of those tunes did filter through on here. Crying was actually off of Fighting Gravity on Volume 4. One Heartbeat at a Time was an early demo from Fighting Gravity, which later came out on A Matter of Time. Different version of it by then. But what I ended up opting for was some stripped down mixes. A while back, I had put out a stripped down mix of When You Tell Me You Love Me, which was on Blue Tattoo, and I released that as a single, and I love that. I prefer it over the electric version on Blue Tattoo most of the time. So I thought, why not go back to a few songs that I really like and strip them down and see what they're like. And I did that with a few tracks, which are on Volume 4. And one of them is got to be one of the most hardest songs I ever had to write, but I'm proud that I did. And it definitely hits close to home. It's called Hard to Let Go. So we're going to close out with this. This is Hard to Let Go stripped mix from Volume 4 of Trip Note. Check it out.
I wrap my arms arms around you. So glad I found you. Wish change had never come. Your eyes, they said you loved me and what you needed from me, but the day had never come. I stand here looking at my best laid plans and think of you. And the time it's taken for me to understand, it's hard, hard, hard. It's hard to let go. Can you think about me? And will the thought connect me? Something I'd like to know. It's strange to think about you and learning to live without you. Something I've never known. I stand here looking at my best laid plans and think of you. And the time it's taken for me to understand, it's hard, hard, hard. It's hard to let go. You're hard to let go.
Okay, and that's going to have to do it for this episode 24 of Live from the NSYNC Asylum. Please check out paulkitchen.com. I'm also looking to do some writing and some things on Substack, which I recently set up. And if you go to paulkitchen.com, you'll see links to my Substack. I've been following what Patti Smith's been doing with it and love what she's doing with it. So they're not going to be podcasts, but I may do some audio kind of things a la what she's doing, which I really like. But then again, back to where we are here. We just finished up with Hard to Let Go Strip Mix from Volume 4 on Trip Note. For more music, please go to paulkitchen.com. Follow me on YouTube. And there's a video for this song, Hard to Let Go Strip Mix, which is awesome. For me, I love it. And please check that out. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves. Talk to you soon.
it focus
Thank you
on
for listening
what's
to
coming
Live from the
the
NSYNC Asylum,
radio?
brought to you by Starfish Real Estate in Vero Beach, Florida, helping buyers and sellers for 11 years now. Visit livinginvero.com for more info, and also visit paulkitchen.com for more music.